So just the remote?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
So
this
it's the
one?
yellow
So it
remote, the
doesn't,
black and white one, and the orange one.
Sorry.
But this one works.
Yeah, that's a brand new one though.
Hi guys.
Okay, so
oh my
you're
god.
just testing it out.
Yeah. So
Can you move?
and then it's not stimming on the red button.
Okay. Right, but it's not the receiver.
No,
It's just the remote.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry. Yeah, are we on already? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. This is episode what?
8, 9, 8.
8.
8. Dang. Okay. Sorry, I missed the last one.
8, where we have a bunch of these callers. Some of these
A little older.
are. We said 8 like 4 times that I could hear myself. Yeah, some are a little older, but one thing we love about the Mini Educator is that they have awesome customer service. So we'll give them a call tomorrow.
Yeah, so we have a few of our e-collars that have been in use for a
Quite
couple
some time,
years
yeah.
at this point that are just now starting to have a few issues. So all we have to do is contact
This used
the
to
company.
Isn't this already the second remote too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
does
yellow
that
one was
cover?
first, and then that one.
But this one used to be white.
What?
Kitten, seriously?
Get away from me!
Yeah, we're looking for a cat trainer.
I am obviously not it.
Yeah, we're not cat trainers for sure.
I think she's trying to get away from the puppies.
Rosalie, we're getting a beagle soon. Are you excited?
Can you believe it? You're gonna have a friend.
I'm excited.
Kitten! What kind of vibes am I giving off right now?
Where's your collar, kitten? Huh? Did you lose that again? Oh, did we tell you what was going on yesterday?
No.
Eliana, I called her.
Oh gosh.
Because I had to replace the windshield on the car.
Oh, yeah.
And then I came back and I was on the way back and I called her because Dad just got home, and she's like, "What's Rosalie doing?" And then she's like, "Ah,
Dead
she
panic.
has a squirrel! Oh my gosh, she's throwing it! No!" And because she got her so excited, Rosalie was like, "Look what I got! Look what I got!"
Yeah.
Guys running after her, and she just rushes up the stairs. I'm like, "Go tell Audrey." I was sitting
So I had
there.
to come in here and
I
get a
just
dead
saw on the
squirrel.
phone, like, I was like, "What's going on? What's happening?"
I love that you had to come in and deal with a dead squirrel because I was just reminding Melissa, it was probably a whole year ago. Ileana came into the training room very early on a Saturday morning and was like, Grace,
I thought it was still alive.
Rosalie,
That's what I thought too.
Rosalie
She came
has
in.
a mouse in her mouth and she's playing with it. And I was like, oh God, I have to be the adult here.
And I think that was right before I came in too.
And
Yeah.
Cruella continuously brings her dead animals upstairs. Like, look, Mom.
I got you a
I
present.
know we're out of wet food, so I
Got my own.
I got you something in case you were hungry. The other day, did I tell you about the tail?
Yeah, so the same
Eliana
squirrel.
comes down, she's like, "Mom, what is that?"
The same
like,
squirrel
"Ah,
that
it's
was
a
missing the
tail."
tail was the one that she had
Yeah.
that day. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. My first question was, is it still alive?
And
No,
it's
instead,
so
is it
funny
in the
to me that
house?
Cruella is like, "Nope, this is my person," and brings her everything.
Chucky!
Chucky was humping Dolly earlier.
He's so stinking cute.
He is
He's like,
so
no, I
cute.
don't want you.
Oh my God,
I'm going to put you right down. I just want to show everyone how cute you are.
And how big you
This
are.
is Chuck. Are you peeing on me?
No.
Don't
No.
pee on me.
He is actually already pretty much potty trained.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goes
you're a good
outside
boy.
feet potty.
You,
As you
how
see,
pretty
he's a
baby.
low rider. He's got them short
low
legs,
rider.
long body,
Big
and he's got
paws.
the prettiest green eyes.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he comes after his mom.
He is very much a cuddle bug,
Yes, you're a good boy.
and he is still looking for a home.
baby.
And so is Sabrina.
Yeah, you're the
Sabrina's
bestest
more-
cuddle bug.
She's short and low.
Yeah.
And gosh, they're lickers.
Yeah, they like to, but they're really, really sweet.
Yeah.
Miss
She's so sweet.
Sabrina,
I love you.
she has a little beauty mark, kind of like the Marilyn Monroe look, which just makes her extra cute, I think.
Good.
Slide my phone. No.
Shots now.
Sweet baby.
But yeah, so those two babies are still looking for a home, plus
Plus 2 more.
2 more.
Yep, Jack and Salem.
Oh, you had a lot of boys left over this time, huh?
Yeah, the girls got adopted.
Yeah,
first.
usually it's the girls that are like hanging out for a little while, at least for me.
So
anyway.
if you're
hold on to
interested in
that.
adopting one of them, fill out an application on WAG's website.
Yep.
Right?
On the Facebook page, I think. I don't think
Facebook.
they have a website.
So
I
probably
know.
not. Everything's on Facebook these
Think it's after
days.
me.
Yeah.
All right, media and marketing manager.
Yeah.
Speaking of media and marketing manager, though, he's doing a great job, like really improving stuff. As you see on our podcast, we now have
Links in the top corner.
yeah, they're not. You can't click them, but
Wow.
it tells you exactly what the handle is for each
Nice.
social media page. He's updated our website recently, so not only do we just have a Facebook page, we also have a website.
I think he's working on the actual Facebook page as well.
Mm-hmm.
He updated the.
Oh yeah, all the paperwork we updated today.
Well, I did that.
Yeah.
one.
That was Melissa.
Credit to me.
Yeah.
Oh, Ivy, your ears are cold.
No, but you know the
That's why she's
address
wearing
always was leading
Oh
you,
yeah,
like
he
two
fixed the
houses
Apple
down. Yeah.
address. Yeah.
Yeah, and took my personal number.
So
off.
really, we're
Nice.
kind of heading. Yeah, we just updated all that paperwork. We're really kind of heading into 2022,
Ready.
Super
just kind of
prepared.
revamping and
Mhm.
like trying to make sure that we're giving everyone like the best possible customer
I'm sweating. In here.
experience. I know this hat
Really,
is.
it was so cold earlier.
This hat is
Oh
really
no,
warm,
I was just.
But if I take it off, you guys are gonna have to see my hair.
Oh, my hair's terrible.
yeah,
today.
my
I
hair
don't
was
care.
everyone was like, I'm gonna put it in a bun.
Yeah,
I was
no.
thinking about putting makeup on. I was like,
Effort
no,
today.
It's far enough away.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking
No.
about chopping my hair off so I don't have to do anything with it.
I
Same.
don't do it right now. But we're gonna let our hair grow and not color it
Oh.
for a little while. Okay?
At least
right?
until I
if you
leave.
now do it, then I'm gonna be like, oh, but that looked great, and then I'm gonna have blue hair again and regret it for another year.
Because you're gonna have blue hair.
I mean, it only lasts it only looks good for what?
Right, and then the
2
blue
weeks,
stays
and then-
forever.
Yeah, I mean, my
Yeah.
hair still.
If you're thinking
Gray,
about
blue.
coloring your hair at home, don't do blue. It
Yeah.
does not
Yes.
want to leave.
Or that one, I did that dark purple that then turned blue,
Oh gosh, yeah,
Yeah.
you have to watch for the blue hues and
and
pigments.
then green.
Pink, hot pink was my favorite color I did, I think.
I like that teal color.
The
here.
teal color was so nice, but then it faded and
Real
it faded into
gross.
this really
Yeah.
like weird
I want to do.
I just
mine
went swimming in a
green
chlorine
really bad.
pool.
Really, really bad.
What
No,
color?
Never
Green.
get that
I'm
out
super scared.
But it
too,
turns
though.
into that minty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it looks like you went swimming in a chlorine pool and
Yeah.
that's gross.
Yeah, and I work really, really hard to maintain this blonde.
Yeah, don't do it.
I feel like the last time I got my hair
I really like the red,
done.
and I only
You
did
looked
it
really good
once.
The
with
red
the
was
red.
great.
So I'm kind of regretting that I only did that once.
Yeah, the red was super great.
Oh, earlier I was like, oh, we're so quiet in here. Rosalie had shown the puppies how to get
Get out the
under the
window.
fence,
Oh.
and they were hanging out in the front yard, chewing on sticks, all 3 of them.
Well, at least
Yeah.
they were in the front yard.
I was
and
walking.
Yeah, I don't think they would go anywhere.
I was walking
but-
Sadie and TT's out in the front yard, and I was like, "Get in here!" And I was like, "There's probably a puppy in the front yard too." There was.
Yeah, she showed them TT.
All the
TT,
more
you're
reason to
being a
keep in
cuddle
mind
dog.
when adopting a puppy, they are mischievous. They will get into things. They will figure how to escape things and chew on things. So keep in mind, puppies need supervision.
Steal your dirty socks out of the laundry and
Yep.
chew on them, right, babies? Mm-hmm.
No,
I
not
keep bringing socks earlier.
Not good.
She was running around with Eliana's underwear the
there's
other
TT.
day. Hi, TT. We're getting a beagle, TT. I'm excited.
TT needs a nail trim.
I know. I noticed that earlier too. I did Leela's yesterday. All right. What's our actual
Carlos, did we get any topic comments or requests or anything like that? No.
No, but we wanted to.
Yeah,
talk
we
a little
wanted
bit.
to kind of touch on the different type of working service type animals.
I think it's really confusing.
It's very
I mean,
confusing because, like,
there
between
aren't
movies and
real-
stuff like that,
right,
people
and
get
there aren't
confused.
real good regulations out there.
That as well, and I think that makes it hard to. Understanding stuff.
So we currently have a dog in training. He is a service dog, but we don't actually train service dogs.
We can do the obedience side. We just
Right.
don't do the task
So,
training
and
itself.
Service dog is there for one person that has
Some assortment of disability.
right and
Which can be
Needs
visible
that
or
service-
non-visible.
needs
Right.
that service dog to help them with specific tasks. That can be something simple like bringing the medicine or alerting them when their sugar level goes up, or
They have like dogs that I think one of the
What they
puppies
call
is
them.
bothering her.
Oh,
They have like
I'm not the only
seizure
one hearing
dogs
that.
that'll
Seizure
alert you
alert
before a
dogs.
seizure.
But those are tasks, and
Mhm.
that's what we do not train. So we train the whole public exposure and certain behavior and commands and rules. And the boy we have right now is very happy to see everyone. But of course, you should be more focused on the actual handler
Yeah, when it comes
and not on
to
everyone
a
else.
service dog, they should be able to
So-
ignore everyone around them.
So we're kind of
except the
working on
handler.
that right now. Then, a lot of times people get. I think
People get, I think the most common confusion is between service
dogs.
animals and emotional support animals.
Right.
So, as a service dog does a particular task for someone who otherwise would not be able to get through their day-to-day life. That's where you also see like guide dogs and stuff like that. An emotional support dog is
Rosalie, you would be perfect.
just provides emotional support for that person, which in the broad scheme of things, that's generally most people's pets. They provide us with anxiety relief, stress relief, because we can cuddle with them at the end of the day. But
Make
they
us
don't
feel
have
better. But they don't need to know tasks.
Right.
Right.
And they don't need any specific training, and therefore they have no public access rights. So only rights they have, and with the airline,
I think
since
that
there
they've
have
been
been a few
changing the
bites,
airline
they've been-
rights,
I think so too.
but generally pet policies for apartments and stuff are the only thing.
That can
Yeah.
really.
And
Be
I
swayed.
believe emotional support dogs, you actually have to like have like a
Doctor's
written
note.
note
Doctor's
from
note.
a doctor.
prescription, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a dog prescription.
Yeah, that you need that. And since they don't require specific training, that's why it's so hard, like on planes, and that's why there have been some bites happening with airlines, and they're not really allowing dogs anymore because of that.
Dogs just being obnoxious on planes. I mean, barking,
Right.
crying,
right.
using the restroom on the plane, I mean, all of
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah. So
So emotional support dogs don't require any specific training, whereas service dogs technically require hours upon hours upon hours of very specific training.
which does not have to be professional training.
It
You
can be done. It
can-
can be done by the handler, but
You can self-train your
that
service
can
dog.
take a very
but
long
then-
time,
Right.
and it
These
takes a
dogs are-
lot of patience.
Right. And these dogs are being trained for years, and a lot of dogs don't make it all the way through training. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's why like those like guide dog programs
Yeah.
or service dog programs, a lot of dogs will get washed at the very end of the
Did
program.
you see that show on Netflix? I thought that was really interesting to kind of see. They have like the show on Netflix.
Oh, yeah,
about
what's it
service
called?
Dogs with Jobs or something like that. And they have one episode with these Labradors, with the guide dogs, and that's really interesting because they're born in the facility, and then at 8 weeks, I think they go to foster homes.
Yeah.
And they teach them basic things, and then at 8 months or whatever, they come back and they get
test them and
evaluated.
whatnot, yeah.
And then, not even then, all of them get
It takes a very
real
specific
training.
Right,
and then a
behavior
lot of
and
them-
temperament.
Yeah, and a lot.
Right.
I mean, some were great, and they were like they're
And s-
really awesome, but they still got washed, and
Yeah.
then some became breeder dogs, and some would go to pet homes.
Oh, and it can be something so minor,
Small,
like
yeah.
this dog is too food motivated, so they can't leave food alone.
Yep.
Right.
If it's like easy
Out in the open,
access,
yeah.
things like that. So
And I mean, there's times
Too
where they have to
friendly.
wash a whole litter because
Yeah.
they need
Too
specific
friendly.
requirements. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough business. I mean, you really have to know what you're looking for and know how to approach situations and how to train certain aspects, and how to get the right dog for you.
yeah. It's also really important that everyone understands that if you see a service dog out in public,
Oh God, don't touch it.
don't touch it. Don't even talk to it. Don't even look at it.
Guys.
I was at
We were in.
They are doing a task for
Right.
their owner. And if that owner has some sort of disability, if that dog isn't paying attention to them because you're talking to them or petting them, something terrible could happen because that dog didn't have its focus on the handler.
Sniff
Right.
them or something.
Right. Leave them alone. They're working. We were in Destin. My mother-in-law actually has a service dog as well. And we were waiting for our truck. We had valet parking for some restaurant. I don't remember what we were doing. And this guy comes over and he's like, "Oh, look at you." Meanwhile, she's wearing her service vest. And my mother-in-law was like, "Hey, no, she's working. Really sorry." He continues to talk to her and was like, "Oh, I know. You're just so cute. Can I pet her?" After she just told him, "Hey, no,
Don't
she's
ever
working."
ask to pet a service dog. The answer will be no. But also keep in mind, service dogs are not, in the United States at least, are not required to wear a vest of any sort, which is also a really good rule of thumb to just never approach any dog out in public or talk to any dog out in public because it could be a working service dog and you just don't know.
Or it could be the opposite end of the spectrum and be a completely obnoxious, aggressive dog.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just be really careful with the dogs that you're approaching when you approach dogs.
I remember one
Don't do
time
it.
we took a group of dogs out to some event in Enterprise and we had a small dog with us and
Oh yeah.
we had
What
two
was his name?
really big dogs.
Midas.
Right?
Yeah,
We
it
had
was the
two
car thing.
He was
The
so
Really
all-in car
big
thing.
dogs and one tiny
We
dog
took
and someone
Stormy
came up.
And I think it was Hank.
Mhm.
And Hank, I think.
Yeah. So a German Shepherd, a Pit Bull, and a little dog.
Yeah, Pitbull Cane Corso mix.
Yeah. And the person walked straight up to the little dog and tried to pet it without asking her anything.
Luckily,
Which-
he was at the point where he wouldn't bite no more.
Right,
But he was
10
the
days
most
prior,
aggressive.
what
yeah.
they didn't know about it though was that little dog was
More aggressive than the German Shepherd.
Right.
and
more
the,
likely to bite them
Yeah.
than the other dogs that we had. So just don't ever assume.
Yeah.
people do that. I was at Olive Garden one day, and there was a guy. He had a service dog, and you could tell he was a really well trained service dog. Yeah, he parked under the table backwards.
Nice.
And then the lady that worked there kept talking to the guy, and you could see how stressed out he got and how uncomfortable he was. And I was sitting right, so he was directly looking at me, and I was just like, what's she doing?
Yeah.
And he felt so uncomfortable. I mean, that dog was great. He
And I
just
mean-
ignored her, but
You never know
So-
what type of disability people are dealing with.
Some
It
people could be
s-
dealing with severe anxiety
Yeah,
and
it
you
could be
coming up and
sometimes-
talking to their dog. Maybe they don't have the nerve to say,
Yeah.
hey, leave us alone.
Yeah, I mean, you're putting
Are you
people
so
in
cuddly
weird
today?
confrontational points, and they're
cuddly?
not always going to be comfortable telling you, "Hey, leave me alone, leave my dog alone." It's not always the appropriate thing for people in their minds.
Yeah, or what if like a disability is like that person is hard of hearing
Mm-hmm.
and you distract their dog and they
They
can't
miss
even
something.
correct you because
Yeah.
they don't
don't
hear
know,
it
yeah.
happening.
yeah. And then there's also therapy dogs, and
That's what you see, I feel like a lot of times in like movies, TV shows
Right,
and stuff.
right.
Therapy dog
Hospitals,
is-
schools.
Not providing the owner with any sort of support or task.
I mean, they might do.
well,
it,
they might
but
do
they're
that at
not-
home,
That's
but
not
they're
their
providing
work.
other people with
the
support.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the dogs you see.
They go to
at
hospitals,
schools.
nursing
Mhm.
homes.
I think it's nice that this is more coming now at like schools and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we just
Didn't we
had-
just have Jameson,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
I do know that with therapy dogs specifically, because a lot of times they're utilized in nursing homes and hospitals, there are a lot of very strict regulations though on their cleanliness. Like I do know that there
Yes.
are grooming standards. They have to be bathed, I think, every time before they walk into a hospital or nursing home. And generally, those dogs do need some form of training in order to be allowed to
Right. I
Right.
mean,
enter
they-
those
they-
If
facilities.
you're going into a nursing home, I really hope you don't take a dog that jumps and nips and
Right.
all kinds of stuff.
They need
'cause
a
you're gonna
good
have a big problem.
obedience, and they need to be not going crazy when
Yeah.
people talk to them, because they will talk to them all the time.
Mhm. That's what they're there for, is to be talked to and loved on and
Yeah.
supportive. So
Yeah, people always suggested that I turn Bullet into a therapy dog
he would
because
hate that.
Oh,
I
gosh,
know,
yeah.
He
I know,
would hate
because he's
that.
missing a leg and I could take him to the hospital and people would be like, "That's so endearing," and I was like, "No,
He
he
would
wouldn't like
hate
that
that.
at all.
Yeah.
Just because he looks a certain way does not mean
Yeah.
he would enjoy that. He,
He
would
would hate
hate,
that.
people coming at him.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It took a
Yeah.
while for Bullet to warm up to me.
Oh, it took years for him to warm up to men.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes he still doesn't like us, Audrey.
I know.
I mean, today I came in, he just looked at me like,
This lady again.
yeah, he's
It's
like,
you.
Oh, it's you. You still live here? Like, man.
Oh, good
Yeah.
old Bullet.
Bullet.
Do you have covers on those chairs, or are those new
No.
chairs?
New ones, because
Oh.
one didn't go down anymore.
Those are nice. I
And
like
the
Those
other
are really
one
nice. I like
was-
those a lot.
They were actually really cheap.
Really
Got 'em on Amazon, I think.
nice. Those are really cute.
Fit with my blue curtains.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of
everyone?
doing my patio right now with navy blue and white.
I think all of us have navy blue in our houses.
Yeah.
Because it's nice. Really nice. I like navy blue. Where do puppies? Did they go outside?
I think so. I saw
That's a good
Rosalie
question.
spending a lot of time around the window.
Yeah. Oh. Puppers! Puppers?
When you have puppies and things get too quiet.
I mean,
Always
a lot of times they're
nerve-wracking.
sleeping. In the evenings, they're the best. They just cuddle the whole time.
Abby said, don't we all have an emotional support animal?
Yeah, that's true.
Technically, yes. I mean,
Define animal.
Well, probably dog.
emotional support husband. Emotional support
pet.
wife.
Every time my dogs come to me and act like I need emotional support, I'm like, am I going to have a heart attack? Am I going to die? What's
Yeah,
going
when
on?
When
my
the
dog's
service
sick?
dog here alerts to us and we're like,
Oh my god. What's wrong?
But
Oh,
yeah, I mean, of
gosh.
course, if I'm sad, and I'm sure that's for everyone, especially for us women, I
And
think
that's-
we like to talk to our animals.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and
It's
if you
normal.
have a bond with your dog that you would create from training and things like that, then your dog knows if something's up. If
Mhm.
you're sad or if you're angry or something like that, your dog can feel those emotions.
Yeah, and that's what I generally tell people, like, oh, I want to put my dog through protection training. No, don't do that. Specifically because you don't need to. Your dogs know when things are going wrong and when something's not the way that it should be, and they will probably 100% do something to protect you, whether it's just barking at somebody or
yeah, I mean,
whether
most
it's
dogs,
actually biting
even the
somebody.
fearful ones, they,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
will at least
yeah.
go around and
Yeah.
nip someone in the butt
Yeah.
if needed.
Yeah, like Dolly.
Oh, yeah.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
Dolly, I think she would probably do more than just nipping in the butt.
She would melt on the floor first,
She might
and
poop
then
herself while doing it.
But she would do it.
But she would do it. I mean, it's-
Dolly.
I mean, yeah, they just...
It really
I
boils
know.
down to the bond that you have with your dog, and again, that bond is usually created by doing things like training with your dog and giving them structure so that they trust you.
Yeah.
They trust you, they would protect you if needed. You don't have to train them specifically to do that.
Rachel can't wait to pick up Izzy.
Oh, Izzy.
Yeah,
How's
Izzy's
Izzy
doing
doing?
fantastic.
Which reminds me, we're probably going to have to give Izzy and Bo a bath before they go home.
They've been playing real hard. They're pretty dirty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bo is a new shade of orange that
I
I've
know.
never seen.
Earlier, I was like,
Well, and him and Izzy both, they have those curly legs, and so it just
Yeah.
kind of tapers where it gets dirtier and it just
Yeah.
it looks like they're wearing skinny jeans.
After the off-leash walk, they
Oh
they had all
gosh.
kinds of stuff sticking onto their hair.
Oh,
They had a blast.
I think it's a good sign though that just shows that they had a great time
Mhm.
whenever they get that dirty and that
Mhm.
messy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's funny. Izzy was really shy like the first couple of days with
She
the other
still
dog.
gets a little weird sometimes when she's in the yard trying to play, but then
Yeah.
somebody comes over and they're like, "Hey,"
Well, she
and she's
has
like,
this.
"Woo!"
She has this. You're running at me, and
Yeah.
then no, this looks like fun, and then
Yeah, she
runs
like
after
panics.
them.
She's like, "Oh my gosh!" But then she's like, "Wait, that was fun. Let's do it again."
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's super cute. She has improved so
Yeah,
much
metric tons.
since she's gotten here. She picked up on everything really quickly.
I think we have a pretty good batch of dogs. I mean, everybody's picking things up pretty quickly.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Knock on, yeah, always knock on. But don't. Why did you say? that?
It's so nice though, like whenever you kind of see, you know, the first few days when we're introducing dogs to things, that day where you notice that everything really
Starts to
clicks
yeah.
with the dog is a total game changer, because it's like all of a sudden they're like, I know exactly what you want me to do now. And so when they do it and you praise them up, then they're not as confused. They're just like, oh my god, yay! I got it!
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite part about dog training, is just seeing that light bulb go on and how excited your dogs get and watching those wheels
Does
kind of
that
turn.
have to be so loud in the background?
I know we can
I think
hear
it's in
ourselves
his
echoing.
headphones.
Is that in from your headphones?
Yes.
Do we know?
How do you have that in your ears? Yeah.
Oh.
I am going to have to go to the back door in a moment.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say maybe watch the camera.
Yeah, let me know if
For
there's
those
an
of you
alert
that don't
with
know,
the camera.
we do have
Is there
cameras
an
on the
alert at the
premises.
1 minute ago at the front door, maybe.
Maybe
to
the
front door.
puppies.
Look at that, Sabrina and Chucky.
Or just
Hanging out.
All right, I guess they're gonna have to look at them. They're like, woohoo! This is great. Just doing their thing out front.
oh jeez.
These puppies. Yeah, we put in a temporary fence for all the puppies we had.
Foster
so they
puppies.
Can, foster puppies. So they can go out through the window. I
And
think
go use the
Jessica
potty.
went out to the back door. I don't think she understood that it's
Oh.
out front.
Oh.
My friend Jessica's here from Germany.
She's been hanging out in the training room a lot, just kind of getting to learn things, which I think is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, she really, guys. She just walked out. Like, yeah, we didn't notice.
So ever since we were doing the paperwork earlier and redoing it and writing down the word on the paperwork, I've been trying to envision if that's actually how it would be spelled. Because if you look at it on the paperwork, it kind of looks like it says aha.
Maybe we have to make a video. You should make a video on pronunciation of commands.
Or people listen to like a when they're learning a new language.
Yeah.
Now repeat after me.
That'd be so
Here.
fun. Duolingo, new language. Melissa's happy to.
Oh gosh.
Here. Now a little bit higher.
Little here. Okay. Again.
But I never noticed it as much until Jessica went with us on the off-leash walk the other day. And Zoe was listening perfectly 100% to us every time we called, but then not to her because she said it in a lower
Different tone.
And then after she practiced, she was like, oh, okay, yeah,
I get it. Yeah, so really
So
your
now we have,
tone is
other people. We try to use different tones. Right.
yeah, us lowering our voice. Zoe, here. Good dog.
Good girl. Now we just said we're gonna do a Duolingo. Melissa's happy.
Nice.
Like when you're learning a new language,
Yeah.
like Rosetta Stone. Repeat after me. Here. Higher.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so
I'm really tired today. My goodness, I didn't expect to be this tired.
Yeah, you came in late.
Yeah.
Well, I was supposed to sleep in this morning.
Continue the story.
Continue.
So last night I was super
Where's
tired.
Jeremiah? He needs to defend Carlos right now.
Fell asleep on the couch. And I was like, Schatz, would you drop off the kids at school in the morning? He's like, yeah, sure, no problem. And usually I get up at 6:45. And then I didn't set my alarm, right? And then this morning at 7:10, I'm like, Schatz?
Oh no.
So after that, of course,
You're
I
awake,
was awake.
yeah.
So I get another...
Good going, Carlos.
So anyway,
What
Abby-
really happened
Yeah.
was.
Abby says sometimes that command is the most effective with tacos.
Yeah, let me tell
Yes.
you.
Rarely
Well,
do I
we
need to
use
go
that so
past
We
that.
use that like it's second nature most of the time. Like
God.
it is
And-
just your overall. Don't do that.
So the I looked through old videos the other day, and I found a video from 5-6 years ago when my daughter was super little, and I was like, oh look, daughter of a dog trainer, but she was cuddling and playing with one of our dogs, and another dog I was barking or something in the background, and she was all sweet talking to my dog like Lila, and then the dog barks, and she goes and the dog immediately
You
stopped.
showed me that video
So-
the other day.
Maybe I have to
Yeah.
share that. It's just really cute because the dog immediately stopped. It just works so well.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's
the
just
puppies
because
now
we
do
say
too.
it with so much force as opposed to just no.
Well, yeah, because no can be said in so many different
Yeah.
ways, and sometimes it can be said as a question.
And I think we say everything pretty nicely and then nicer. Yes, good.
right,
sit
so that when you
down.
give that one
But-
vocal correction that
But the
doesn't sound as
is
happy.
always kind of harsh sounding. So they definitely know that means nope.
Hey, you know,
don't do that.
Yeah, I live by that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm really proud. Maddie has started using it for my dogs
Oh.
now.
I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say that you started using it with Maddie.
Maddie has started using it.
I have not. But
I
she
was like,
knows
"Oh,
now.
same."
Like if we're
And she
eating or
got
something.
pooped on, right?
Oh, she got pooted on.
Pooted
Oh,
on.
no.
Okay, that's not too
Yeah,
bad.
she was trying to get Bullet in his kennel, and you know when Bullet doesn't want to go in his kennel, and she was giving it her best, and she went to pick him up, and he pooted on her, and she calls me, and she was like, "Are you gonna be here soon?" Bullet pooted on me.
I can imagine Bullet, like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just like I didn't do
She
anything.
never, in
This
my
lady
whole
tried to
life-
She's
torture
lying.
me.
I don't
you
even,
should have
I never
seen
used the
her.
crate. She
Ever.
just bought that.
I've never seen that crate in my life, and then I come in and I was
Speaking
like,
of your crate, though,
"Get your
your
crate."
crate is so nice. That Kong crate that you have for him. Have you seen it?
I have the Kong crate because
I
back
don't get
before I was a
invited
dog
to her
trainer,
house.
I mean, she brought it to my house one time when
Oh.
they came to ours.
I need-
See, I don't even get that. When she
Your
brings
dogs
me
are
her
good out
I
of
was
dog-
their
about to
crates.
say,
Mine all
if you
go in
come to my
crates.
house, then you'll probably see that a while back I borrowed the pink kennel and I haven't brought it back.
the night-
I forgot
got
about that the other day, and then I saw it. And I was like, "Isn't that
The
Melissa's?"
pink kennel. I don't remember. I had a little dog surrendered, and the pink kennel came with it, and I love that kennel. It's so sturdy.
Yes,
yeah, I
it's
borrowed
really
it
nice.
because the other ones
Yeah, that's
at
fine.
Jay's house.
It's
I just
not
haven't
like
brought
I
it back.
have
10,000 other ones.
10,000
right?
little dogs too.
we have so
Yeah.
many.
Heather
Um,
said that her dogs know the sound as well, so it's
Who?
Heather Hobbs.
Oh,
Yep.
So the is very.
Yeah, that's.
It has
I
a
think
It's a
lasting
universal language for sure.
It is.
Yeah, it sounds the same in Spanish, English, German.
Yeah.
The Kong kennel though,
I've been learning
it's like a
what,
garage
what
door.
dog trainer means in Spanish.
What?
No, I can't say it.
Wait,
What is it?
what is it?
She knows.
Yeah, I can't.
What
say
is
it.
it?
You
I
say
should've-
it.
I-
What
is
I
it?
should have practiced before.
Wait,
What
dog
is
is perro.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
R's.
Perro.
Good.
I can't
The other
do
one is
Spanish.
pear.
I'm not good at it.
Air.
Yeah, if you do.
Yeah,
with
if you
one
say
arm.
perra is a female dog or pera is a pair.
Oh
So you have
God.
to make sure.
So it's
This is why I don't like
Entrenadora
Spanish.
de perros.
Look at that.
I'm like almost a
En-
Spanish.
entrenadora.
No, I have no
What?
idea what you just said.
Entrenadora de
Entrenadora
perros. De perros.
de perros.
When I was in college,
Dang, you're
I
dang.
It's
know.
in German, right?
Yeah.
I put that into
when I was in college, I had to take Spanish because it was
Okay.
either that or French, and I was like,
Oh, God,
no,
yeah.
can't do French.
I had to do French for 2 years.
Well, so
Yeah.
I had taken German in high school, and it was all like fresh in my brain still when I was in college. Every time he would say something in Spanish, I would respond in German because I couldn't say it in Spanish. I was terrible at Spanish. Hated it. Absolutely terrible.
Your phone?
My phone?
Yeah.
Did they not?
Where's my
Here
phone? I don't know. We haven't heard from them either.
Mm-mm.
I mean, she's having
She's in the hospital
Yeah.
having a baby. I don't want
Ooh.
him to worry about coming to
Yeah, but-
get her.
someone from Ireland is on our.
What the heck was
website.
that?
I think Rosalie. The puppy was probably annoying her or something.
Surprise, surprise. Rosalie annoyed by somebody.
She is the only one
It's
that's
as if-
allowed to annoy. See, and Jessica has been letting Titi on the couch.
Oh.
And look at her now.
Oh.
I used my German for the first time for real the other day.
Oh yeah.
I fussed
Did you
it-
say cum shots?
no? Children, could be watching this.
Right.
I said, come here, sweetheart.
Right. You did.
Oh
Okay.
no! I fussed at Dolly because she was barking at the dogs in the yard.
Stop. Did you say it?
What did you say?
Oh no, I didn't say. I didn't say
Oh.
that one.
I thought you were going to say
No, I just-
the booty one.
Yeah. No, I didn't say that one.
Well, you tell me.
One day I will.
The gap.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, yeah,
I'm
because she
lost.
listened, and I was like, I must have said it right.
When the dogs are barking in the kennel room and you come in and you yell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Uh-huh.
thought she used that one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That German, that's always a good one.
Yeah.
The translations are funny sometimes, but
Generally, that's how it goes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's on TikTok.
Oh,
I didn't sign a release form.
For TikTok.
Check the content.
We need to make more videos on TikTok. But
Yeah.
I feel like we're just always making videos and stuff.
I think if
And
it
also
would be
Bailey's
cool.
video. I did such a good video on Bailey yesterday and it didn't upload.
Really?
The brown Bailey.
Really?
Is it too long?
No, I don't know.
The computer was having
Glitchy
Issues.
issues.
glitchy issues, so it never actually went through.
I
but
think
I'll
if
get
we,
it on
like-
editing.
Put on that clip-on camera or something, and like just sped up like us like doing
Working
like a
dogs
couple
or
hours
something.
worth of work. That would
Oh,
make an
gosh.
interesting video. People would be like, "Wow, y'all move around a lot."
Yeah. I would love to wear a step counter and actually.
You don't have like a
No.
watch or nothing?
No. I'm not
I
good at
do.
wearing watches.
I do a really good job
It's
of
the
wearing
only
my
exercise
watch.
I do in my life. I'm like, look, I walk like
Until
5
it
miles.
dies.
Plus, I move my arms a lot, like when I talk and things.
After a
so-
pickup,
yeah.
step count 5,000.
Yeah. So I mean, like an actual step counter that's on my shoe, then I'd be sitting there going, or something like that. But, yeah. I mean, we walk a lot. We move a lot,
Yeah, I mean, just
and I'm
the
still
whole,
fat.
I mean, I did.
No.
I just kid. I just kid.
No.
No.
That's just because you're sitting next to me and I'm like a little stick.
Just kidding. Body positivity and all that.
Yeah. I'm not even going to start with that.
Me either.
Yeah. We all have our demons.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You're like, huh? Well, so we didn't really talk a lot about service dogs and stuff, but yeah, we do the obedience part for all 3 of them. I think
Which would be
You
your
can find
basics.
really-
So like door manners are something that's really important for dogs that are in any line of work like that.
Place work.
Place work.
Super important.
Teaching
in
your dog how to
general.
just be calm and relaxed
Yeah.
among any type of distraction, anything that's going on around them. That's what's really, really important, especially for your service dogs
Mm-hmm.
and your therapy dogs. They need to know how to be calm and relaxed. It's just like you said, if you
Mhm.
bring a therapy dog to a nursing home and it's jumping all over these people,
Yeah.
that's going to be really unsafe.
And I think, a lot of people get a puppy and they want it eventually to be one of those 3. And I think with all 3 of them, it's really important that you don't over socialize especially the first year. Let them be dogs.
Right.
Do your obedience. Practice with these things. Don't let people pet them, even for therapy dogs. They can be worn out really quickly. If everyone pets them, they might love people, but they make a bad experience and they're not going to love people
And
anymore.
then you get
then
a dog
can't-
that's a year and a half that is going to be absolutely shut down.
Right. So the best thing is to do a lot around people, but to have people ignore them, and only socialize them with people that
Can
you
follow
know
those
and can
rules.
follow
Yeah.
rules and that you trust, and same with other dogs. So that's a really important thing when you get a puppy, that you eventually maybe want to be one of those three.
Yeah. And on that same
dogs.
note, don't overdo your obedience training too. I've seen tons and tons of burnout dogs when it comes to obedience.
Take it slow with any
yeah.
dog. I mean, like these puppies, they're gonna be 10 weeks tomorrow. So far, they're potty trained. I mean, they have occasionally. Like yesterday, Sabrina, I mean, she walked to the door. She kept going to the door
yeah.
in the dog
and she
room.
was whining at us.
But I didn't know because it was her first time really in the dog room.
And we
then
were
she had
talking,
an accident. So that was my fault. But other than that, I mean, here in the house, they have the routine. They're pretty much potty trained. But they don't know sit, but they know their names. They walk with us, short walks, are off leash. They come when called. So that's the things we're focusing on right now. Getting them used to sounds and not.
Yeah,
to
you
do
want
not
them to be
environment
puppies.
Things. Yeah, let them be puppies, explore
that is
things, learn.
One thing we see a lot here is people wanting to get their dogs in for training as soon as they possibly can. And while that is good, if you just spend a couple extra weeks with your dog, let them be a puppy, it's going to be more beneficial for you and your dog.
I mean, don't with the little dog. I mean, who cares if they can sit right now? I mean, they're respectful around food. They yesterday, I don't know what I was eating, but they were like, "Ooh, what you got?" And I just said my and they were like, "Oh, okay, I can't have that." And then they're laying down next to me while I was eating on the couch. And those are things they should know at this age, but
I mean, Rob's not even a year yet. He'll be a year in February, and I still haven't taught him a proper heel on leash because I don't do that with my dogs right away. Like, yeah, can he do it? Yeah, but takes some coaxing.
A proper heel
He's
and
going to be a year?
like a focused heel that you would use in
right
in the sport. He can walk nicely
absolutely.
on the leash.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't focus so heavily on obedience. He's gonna be a puppy for a little while. I'm cool with that.
I can't believe he's going to be a year next month.
I
remember when
he
these
is
things
still
were birthed.
growing. He's still growing.
That's
He's
annoying.
almost as tall as, like, his back almost comes up my dinner table now.
His head
What
is just
kind
so
of
big.
steroids did you pump that dog with?
I have no
And
idea.
especially from Cersei. I wonder.
Cersei's so small, but like her mom was two of her put together. She was like the size that Robin was, and then her dad Tommy was even bigger than that. So I mean, I don't know why she's so small. I have no idea. Maybe she has dwarfism. I doubt it.
Maybe I do too. 'Cause I'm 5'1". I know I look really tall on video, but
yeah, especially next to me.
Who was I making a video of? It's
I
gonna
don't
get
look that-
uploaded in the next round of videos. I was walking Charlie, the big doodle.
yeah,
and
he
I
is
couldn't-
big.
I could
He's
not
really
get a
big.
good video because I had to hold the camera way up here. I was like, man, you're kind of tall.
Yeah, he's really big.
He is big.
I don't understand how we get some of these doodles that are like weird sizes. Like he's really, really big, and then we get ones that are like golden sized, and then we get ones that are like, of course, the mini ones and things like that. But
I don't know where those
he's-
big ones
yeah,
come from.
he's enormous. Same thing with Murphy, the Labradoodle Murphy.
He's really, really,
Yeah,
really tall.
He's really tall too.
But Sadie is about his size. She looks just
no,
like
I think
him,
she's
right?
smaller than him.
Yeah, I mean more like the girl
Well, yeah.
version of him.
Yeah,
but she's
she
pretty
is.
big too.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't know where these dogs come from. Poodles aren't that big, are they? No, I don't think so. They're taller, but
I
they're
mean,
not like.
we have poodles all the time.
Yeah.
But whenever you're short and you're trying to take a video of a really big dog, it's kind of hard to get the right angle. So my apologies to anyone that has a bad video of their
the other
dog
day
because
when-
I'm short.
We had the two Great
The
Danes.
Great
who-
Danes,
I was
yeah.
like this. So,
Even
relax
walking
your
them.
arm.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
How?
Even walking
kind of
them is a
yourself.
challenge. I would just rest mine on like Reggie's head or
Well,
like
yeah,
Johnny's
for Danes,
head.
that's why I usually recommend just those goat leashes because then you literally can just hang your arm and you don't have to worry about a bunch of dangling leash. Now, if you have a dog that's not trained on leash and you try to put a goat leash on it, that
Yeah,
would
don't
not
do
work
that.
very
Good
well.
luck,
Don't
yeah.
do that.
Don't do
Good
that.
luck.
I like these little goat leashes they have at Tractor Supply. I always put those on Leela because she doesn't need the leash really, but you have to have
I
one.
do
Yeah.
it for Cersei
I
too.
just
Yeah.
kind of let it go in the store and stuff.
Oh,
Nice.
they're on leash.
I just have a short handler on Cersei, so
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's-
but the goat leashes
Yeah.
are like this short.
yeah, mine's double that.
Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah.
you have to double and then just and they're like $1.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I can't use that for Bullet because he hops when he walks. So he would.
I can't use it for Rosalie either because she's a little.
You could just attach like 4 of them together, and then you would have a goat leash.
See, Rosalie is a small beagle. Oh, I think delivery is here. Oh, maybe. Or it's my Publix delivery.
Oh.
Huh? I don't know. Did I park in the driveway?
Yeah.
Then it's probably the Publix delivery.
Oh.
We haven't heard from them yet, though.
My kids were mad at me this morning because we didn't have no more apples.
You're such an apple.
I was gonna say your kids, man. Such responsible children.
Is it groceries?
He's not done yet. He's still doing something.
Such responsible
they-
kids? Though.
I'm looking. Also, I don't think she's gonna message us if she is.
in the hospital.
Carol said she may try the goat leash with Georgia.
Yes,
Mhm.
highly
She's
highly
doing
recommend.
excellent with leash walking.
Good. Bailey's also doing well. So
Yeah, Bailey, whew,
she got a lot of
we're
anxiety
walking
work
very slow and doing everything very slow with her.
Having them both on the same page though is gonna be so helpful.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I told Bailey earlier, I'm really proud of her. I was sitting next to her and she put her head right here and I was like, I'm really proud of you. She's trying really hard to be calm and it's so hard for her, but she's doing really good. She's relaxing on place now and she's walkable now.
Is it
Not
just a guy
cool.
or?
It's a white truck he put in the back in the truck. I don't know what he's doing.
Maybe
Actually,
it's
check.
for
You have to
Pepper.
look.
Maybe it is for Pepper.
It might be. I'm gonna
Yeah.
see what he says.
Ja. Ja, ach nee, das ist von Hias Video. Ja, das brauche ich nicht. Das ist von Carlos Handy.
Yeah, I think he put a thing right there.
Yeah, but that's, I think he put us live
It's right
on
there.
TikTok.
Yeah, right. It's on the thing.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. No touch.
Not touch
Spanish
it.
Pops. I love that movie so much.
Is that for me?
It's for Pepper.
Okay.
I sent her a TikTok the other day.
So long,
I'll have to
folks.
send it to you. It's in regards to The Emperor's New Groove. Have you ever seen that movie? That's what we always. The Emperor's New Groove. That's what we always quote when we say like my spinach puffs or no
I've never
touchy.
heard you. Oh, that was the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, you should give it a watch. It's on Disney Plus. It's a good one. It's a classic.
You gotta text me what it's called. I can't.
You're gonna be like, what the
I
heck?
watched so much TV during our break. Like I didn't even know what to do with my time anymore. I mean,
I know that
It
was,
was-
a really long break.
and it's crazy how lazy you get the
I know.
more time you spend on the couch.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept looking at everything and I was like, man, I really need to clean my house. And then it got 2 days before break and I was hustling and bustling to clean
You're like,
everything.
"Ah!"
'Cause I'm like, I'm not gonna have time.
Well, give us some ideas for
Yeah,
our next
please.
podcast. What would you guys like to hear about? I know we talk about a lot of random stuff, but maybe if we get a really good
topic come in.
topic,
and
then
we'll be on topic.
right. Not, I think we
All
talked
over the
about
place?
the therapy and
Who,
stuff.
us?
On topic?
Yeah. I think your Publix delivery is here now, though.
My apples.
You never know.
No.
Jessica feels really safe around me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
He's the only person I
It looks
know
like
who
I'm
has
always
anyone.
looking to the left. Not anymore. I have to look straight ahead.
it's because of the way your chair's
so
angled,
scared.
first and
I know.
foremost.
And I'm. Well, good thing the camera's right there because
Yeah.
you can't see how
Yeah.
I'm just sitting.
And the fact that you can literally just like curl up in that chair,
I
I'm like,
know.
oh god.
I mean, Jessica, we were talking about how they now have like so much limited space in planes, and then there's
you never have a problem.
I sit in a plane like this and sleep.
No. I
Like-
have.
Yeah, same.
I
And you're
paid-
even taller
and
than
I
me,
paid
yeah.
extra for a little bit more space.
I don't
but
blame
it was
you.
Still,
Yeah.
3 inches more.
I don't blame you.
Crazy.
Jeremiah and I were talking the other day. The next time we fly overseas, I was like, we're flying business class. Because,
No, you won't. That's way too expensive.
well, I know, but I mean, like,
I'm not
I
paying you
am
enough.
so over the limited space and flying for 9+ hours.
I flew business class once
24.
because
Yeah.
I got upgraded for I don't know why. That was really
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. That's what I mean, though. Better food,
And I had
better seats.
little pork chops on
Yeah.
the plane that were actually
Yeah, pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I want my plain noodles. Pasta or what is it?
chicken.
Chicken,
Chicken or
yeah.
pasta.
Chicken
Chicken
or
or
pasta.
pasta.
I always choose the pasta. That's terrible. But so's the chicken.
I mean,
so-
yeah, they're both pretty bad. The mystery meat.
Yeah. At the mall in Dalton, almost everything's closed.
Why?
Yeah, there was only one food place open. We went yesterday.
Why? It's today. What is today? Wednesday.
No, but there's no more Taco Bell in there. No more Chick-fil-A. No more
Really?
that pizza thing.
Do they have like their own building now or something, or do they just?
No, they're just-
You get subs and more, and that's about it.
Dang.
Crazy.
Huh. Interesting. What a world we live in, right?
Alright. So
yeah, I think.
give us some ideas for next week. And we'll be doing our thing this week, training dogs. Hopefully it gets a little warmer because in the mornings
Freezing. Don't want to do anything.
I mean,
curl up on the
this
couch.
morning when I worked with Bailey and I had all the doors open
Mm-hmm.
because she likes to rush through.
It is so cold.
I was freezing. I was like, yeah, it was so cold.
Well, I'm gonna be freezing tomorrow, so you just sleep in. I got the morning.
Well, Schatz, you got the kids in the morning.
Yes.
Set your alarm.
You're gonna get up. At
So I'm gonna set my alarm, and I'm gonna put my phone to where I have to stand up to go turn off the alarm.
Okay.
That way,
You need one of those alarms that runs away from you.
yeah.
Isaiah needs that. I bought
But-
Isaiah an Alexa, right? So
Uh-huh.
that I can do my announcements and stuff. Oh, I activated that. And he unplugged it.
What?
Yeah, I'm like,
Rude.
why? He said, oh, I don't really need it. That's just how
He is the most practical child on the planet, and you can't do anything for him.
No.
Because he's like, I don't need that. I don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah, if I give
What do
him,
you mean?
if I would give him $50, he would say, no,
That's too much.
that's too much.
Yeah.
Gives me 25.
You bought him a fridge to put in his room, and he was like, I don't need that.
Yeah. And-
What kid doesn't want a fridge in their room?
No. I thought I was being nice
Yeah.
to
Oh,
teenage.
is that the reason
son.
why there's a fridge in my room now?
Yeah. Well, I
Yep.
upgraded the one
In
for
there,
us
yeah.
in the dog room. So even though
I
we
love
don't
you.
really use it that much now because we have the nice water dispenser.
No, we use it.
Yeah.
We get coffee and coffee creamer and all kinds of stuff in there.
No, I don't drink
Our
coffee.
lunches.
Yeah, well, that's why
You
I
live
don't know.
here?
Right, I live here.
You have a
I
giant
have the-
fridge right there.
I have the shortest way from work to home, that's true. Which is great, but not always great.
Yeah, especially when you have to deal with it 24/7.
Yeah, but
No break.
we've had a great group of dogs. Some nights you see me walking in panties into the dog
Yeah.
room checking on dogs, but lately they've all been pretty good. So shouldn't have said that.
It happens, but all right, we'll see you guys next time. Like we said, give us some topic ideas in the comments, or maybe we'll make a poll post this time for real.
Right, we should do that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Maybe that lets
Media
more people
manager.
know too. That's. I think the funniest thing, she keeps calling her Chi Chi, which reminds me of
Gigi.
we used to call my sister's dog Sasha Chi
Oh, gotcha.
Chi. So I was like,
Speaking of, I have another TikTok that I have to show you.
Okay.
Anyway,
all right, we're gonna do that
we'll see you
offline
later.
though.
Yeah,
So
we'll see you later, guys.
I hope you all have a good night and.